California recognizes a population of just about 300,000 individuals that were born with and living with developmental disabilities. Developmental disabilities are disabling conditions that are either present at birth or appear during childhood, and are disabilities that there really are no cures for. They're lifelong disabilities. Regardless of how severe a person's disability is, we found that people can go on to live wonderful, rich, meaningful lives, valued by their community, productive in many aspects of community life. We still don't see nearly enough local employers who are willing to look at how to capture the gifts of a person, even if their ways of getting things done are slightly different. What we found is some people are gifted in the arts, some people are gifted with math, some people are gifted in statistics, some people are physically very capable and athletic. And so when you think about all the kinds of jobs there are in the world, there is a job that every single person can not just do, but succeed in. When you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism.
Right.
There's really no stereotypes.
Okay.
And we have so many examples of people not just being the minimum producers, but when you have a person with a disability in the right job, the right match, then that whatever the disability portion of their personality is or physical makeup is irrelevant, because the job doesn't require that.
Right.
What it does require is what they're good at. And so you find superior performers. It's important for the public to know that the system is it's tenuous right now, and it's at great risk. You know, I mentioned that the state used to provide care through institutions,
Right.
and they no longer do. Now the entire support system and safety net for people living with lifelong disabilities is made up of small community organizations. And the state has not done a good job of funding them and supporting them adequately. So I'm afraid we're looking at a train wreck, not a slow erosion, but the collapse of all of these small community organizations.
Major League Baseball stars Albert Pujols and Jock Peterson have been touched by developmental disabilities in their own families, and they work tirelessly to raise money and awareness for other families in need. Former Dodger pitcher Jim Gott and his wife Cathy went a step further, creating a business called Danny's Farm, so their son Danny would have a business he could work at as an adult with autism. But without state funding, businesses like this are at risk.
Danny's Farm, a while ago, all I was doing was just being the janitor, cleaning up poop and other things. Okay. But now I just got a promotion. I'm in the marketing department.
Honestly, without these community organizations, I mean, talk about people with big hearts. I mean, we are so fortunate to be surrounded and have so many supports in place for Danny. And the thought that these places are going to close because we can't sustain that. They can't. We're already fundraising to make up shortfalls just to get through the day. Right. And so these reimbursement rates have to be addressed. This is not a political move. This is doing the right thing for our state, for our people, for our families, for my son.
And we actually have a bill in the legislature right now called Assembly Bill 279. Assembly Bill 279, authored by Assemblymember Chris Holden from Pasadena, one of those cities that has a minimum wage law. So far, the administration is not supporting the bill. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that everybody that cares about people with disabilities, or cares about fairness, period, and the promise that we've made to folks with disabilities that they can be successful and we will help them be successful. We need everybody to know that they need to speak out. Contact the Senate Appropriations Committee and let them know that they support Assembly Bill 279.
People need to be taken care of, need to be taken care of.
Right. Very true.
I'm one of those examples. Without my staff, I don't even think I could survive. So I really do hope this bill gets passed. I'm counting on you guys.